Sorry ass DJ.
You can get some.
Sorry ass DJ.
You can get some.
Lovely. It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, and it's the Big Detected Show, and there's too many people who are being noisy. Tell them off. Apologies, I've not got a clue if we're actually live or not. Let's just try that, shall we? Oh, we are. Yeah, I can put that one. I can put myself away there a minute.
So basically, we're having a lot of trouble because the internet reception. Isn't here, unfortunately. So we've just see how it is. So bear with us. We've got a lot to get through. Good evening, Adrian. How are you?
I'm here with him.
Not like
We're
that.
here.
We're not like that. But we're together. But not like that.
So we're actually together at the RCM. So hopefully we keep our Wi-Fi signal. Dave's frozen.
And we got a studio audience. I'll show you the studio audience.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a studio audience. Oh, with this. Some people talking. Oh, Gary.
Some people talking.
People talk. Look at them all.
People
trying to watch behind them. There's a massive audience. They're all stood in the way.
They're all stood in the way.
It's a very lovely site. Right. It is really lovely fields and land. Lots of people taking pictures of us. And if you come in, fantastic. If you haven't got a ticket, make sure next February when they come available, you get one. But we're here. It's lovely, and I'm enjoying it very much. And I'm with the man actually next to him.
Hi.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to look at you tonight out there.
Yeah. And I can
we can make everybody whisper as well, which is quite hilarious.
There's an echo. That's probably.
That's this.
No, people say it's an echo. I will. Can people hear me if I speak now?
Yeah, oh, you should share the microphone.
Oh yeah. Can people hear me okay now? Because I've muted myself.
Anyway, we've got no idea what's going to happen. We've got lots of people all over the place. The audience has left now because there are people standing in the way talking about things. Tell you what, then MMCMD are boring, aren't they? Doesn't even listen. I'm on my phone again now because my cute's gone. Anyway, yes, we've got well, don't know what's going to happen if we're able to fill the entire show because the internet, Adrian's is gone now, or my phone's gone. Yours is gone. Let's do it like this then. Hey, yeah.
Why is your phone on the interwebs? And
because my phone's obviously far superior than that.
Okay.
Does it sound? Listen, I know it'll sound terrible. I know there'll be tomorrow. You'll be here. We can't even put the video on, can we?
I'm going to try.
Adrian's going to try and put a video on that Shane done for us earlier in the show. Anybody who's not in the show, can you go away, please? Gary's even going.
I think this is probably one of the.
So we're trying currently to show a video if it'll play or not. Oh, what's happening? There it is. Spotted on one camera, no echo. Hold on then. Tell you what, we'll do it like that. Yeah, all right.
Right.
So we'll use yours for the videos and we'll just do like this. So, as I say, no idea what's going on. Here's Shane anyway. Come and say hello, Shane. Tell us what you've seen so far. Shane's done a brief video, which Adrian's going to try and show. What's the site look like, Shane?
Massive. Absolutely massive. You're all going to have a lot of fun on this place.
We came in about 12 o'clock today and we come about 2 miles away. Do you think?
Yeah.
And there were field signs up 2 miles away. So that was very, very peculiar. We didn't know we were there yet. We said we must be nearly here because look, there's Field X over there.
I'm going to share a video.
He's going to share a video. Oh, I'm back on again. I'll tell you what, shall I turn this off and just do it on my phone? And then you'll save video then, won't you?
Not share it.
Yeah, look, I've turned that off. So that's off. My computer's off, so no, it's not sharing. You're not even anywhere yet. Sound and look better using your phone. Right, thanks, Ange. I'll just do that then, and Adrian can try and just use the signal himself. Yeah, it's thrown us a bit now. I think we should be buying Gary Cup. Go and stand by the women's toilet. There's signal by the women's toilets, and Adrian was stood over there quite a lot today. I don't know. You're not even on. Are you on? What's this here? So you're not even on. He's trying to share and he's not even on. Massive site. Regdens are here. Ourselves, obviously. Composite Cleaning Pencil tomorrow. Treasure Hunting Magazine. All the RCM merchandise and such like. James Barnes is here with all his geophysics stuff. He might pop along in a moment. Say hello. There's a lady selling some things. Nick West. Oh, got the video playing. So I'll let you watch this. This is the site done by Shane earlier. So I'll let you crack on and watch this. We could just don't know. No, it's got no sound. Shane, tell him what you're seeing. Oh, it has. It has got sound.
No sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice cakes. I'll tell you what, I'll say what it's saying. No detecting on this field. There's some toilets. There's a Bowser. Oh, there's the floor. That's nice. There's a Bowser. There's some toilets. There's a big tent with some toilets. There's Regdens, Garrett, and XP. Your video's stalled now. Believe me, it's very nice. There's lots of things. Dragon detector, detecting innovations, big area for you, where you drink your booze and what have you. Regdens, Garrett, XP, lots of eateries, a bar, Military Heritage Museum. Hopefully the wind will be gone tomorrow so we can have the firing range out. Not eating any cake either all weekend. I'm not having any. Yeah, she said that. Anyway, there you go. That was it. So this is us doing the show tonight. Oh, there's you again. bear with us. Shall we get somebody to come on the show? Gary, come on the show. Have that there now. Gary's going to come in. Gary Cook from the. Yeah, got any? Getting greyer. He said it, not me. There's Gary's on both screens.
Hello.
It's a bit odd, isn't it? Hiya, Gary.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
We're here again.
Yeah.
Well, we're not here again because we've not been here before, have we?
Not this particular site there.
No.
Brand new site. Looking forward to it. Hopefully the weather will be okay. Where am I looking?
Whatever you want.
There.
Look at him over there,
Gary,
eating them chips.
What I would
Yours not
say-
for that. Sorry, no, don't look at him.
What I would say, this year's site is ridiculously big.
Yeah, it's obscene really.
You've got one field that is bigger than a village.
We measured it and we spoke to the farmer and it's over 1.4 miles long.
One field. That's one of
Yeah.
the fields.
Yeah. Yes. It's a big site. We got a lot of land. We thought about, do we use it or do we not use it? And then we thought, you know what? Why not? Let's open it up. There's a chance we may not get another chance to come here again. So we thought, okay, let's open it all up to everybody. Then we had to start thinking about the logistics of that, because I don't think there's ever been a rally with this amount of much land available for them to go on. The amount of acreage, I haven't added it up completely, but trust me, you're talking nearly over 2,000 acres of land, which is nowhere near going to get covered. We know that. We know it's not, it's just not possible. But because of where it is, and at the time of organising it, there were so many different factors like crops, what's going to be available, how much was going to get harvested, whether the grass was going to get cut. So we just thought, time was running up with the maps now. We just put it all on the map. And then we had to think about how are we going to get people around something. We've done the buses. So, which we're doing again this year. We're doing 4 buses. And there's going to be a green set of fields and an orange set of fields. And each set of fields will have 2 buses running continuously all day around.
18 seat.
An 18-seater bus. And on top of that, in each section, so in each zone, so you've got your green zone and your orange zone. In each zone is a marshal station, which will have a gazebo, obviously, because all good rallies have to have a gazebo. But in that gazebo will be a marshal station with a big stack of water, as we always supply you with the RCN, bottles of free water, so you can take a bottle of water. But with the added bonus that each marshal station has a parking zone. So the fields, the camping field this year is going to be regimented. So when you park your cars, you have your own designated camping area, and you can take your car, drive off-site whenever you like. Nobody will be blocked in. Everybody will have their own little zone. They can come and go. There's a road in and out field we've created. And what you can then do is you can go and park in one of the parking zones, go off and walk to all the fields in the green zone from the parking zone, do your detecting for the day, come back. So if you don't want to use the buses, you can take your own car off site, park in the parking zone, and then go off and do your detecting. And then if you decide in the afternoon, I want to go to the orange zone, I was in the green zones.
We're trying this thing on Apple, because it's on Apple, it's a thumbs up.
Hey! Thumbs up! Okay. Hey, and so you can then decide if you want to go to the other parking zone, you can go and park there.
Yeah.
And it just means it will take a lot of the pressure off the buses.
Yeah.
And believe you me, you just wouldn't physically be able to walk over to some of the fields.
I mean,
so
I'm just looking at the field over there,
in the distance.
and that one probably would take 40 minutes.
Oh, easy.
Easy, 40 minutes
Yeah.
to an hour.
No one knows what you're looking at.
No, they don't. But, well, I could show them.
No,
Definitely
they
not.
can't
Not going
see
to
it.
work.
But
So
Oh, he's lost reception. I'm fine,
They-
Adrian.
So
He's back.
effectively, we can you can drive off site without fear of losing your space or fear of being blocked in. Everybody, you know, when you arrive tomorrow,
Won't fit down your fat neck. Oh, sorry, live.
it's tomorrow, isn't it? They're arriving.
yes,
Yeah,
it's,
I've lost all
it's
sense of
Thursday today, Gary.
I've lost all sense of time. When you arrive tomorrow, okay, there will be a big contingent of parking marshals. So if you want to camp together, you must arrive together. Okay. If you turn around and say, "Well, I'm camping with Bob Smith and he's not left the house yet,"
Bob Smith isn't coming
Isn't
this
he?
year.
No.
No.
No, it's a good point.
You can park in a holding area until such time as Bob gets here, and then you can come in.
I thought the holding area was in the toilet.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of markets.
Yeah,
Gary,
we've
how many?
doubled. There's over nearly 70 markets.
That's a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Well, you've got obviously
all volunteers.
all volunteers. Yep, every one of them. When we put the call out for your country needs you type thing, we put that out, and we had so many people come in and say to us, answer the call and say, "Look, we've been to the Rodney Cup every year. We love it. You know, we love what you're doing. We love what, everything about the Rodney Cup, the fact that it's charity and all of it. And because we've been as protectorates, we actually feel compelled that we want to help. So we've had so many people just volunteer to be marshals because they just want to do something else, give up the protecting for the weekend, but they want to help.
I think also the whole marshal, everyone's getting with each other and having, like tonight, a bit of a wind down. Me and Dave only up today, but those who've been here all week, like you've spent 2 days putting flags out.
Literally, me and Ricardo started putting the flags out on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. and we finished at 6 o'clock.
That's how big the fields are. Viewers. That is crazy.
We literally had to put out. There are some of them are not going to be available because they haven't been cut, but there's only about 3 or 4. When we counted them, there was over 64 fields.
64 fields. And I'd just say apologies for the stream breaking up, but we have got very poor internet here.
Yeah.
Well, you have. I'm on my mobile phone.
Dave's on his phone, so yeah.
So we got 64 fields, spread over two zones, like I said. And me and Ricardo have had to put out, on average, 2 flags per field. So that's 120 flags we had to put out, so you guys know where you're going. On top of that,
Me and Adrian, because I won't leave the room. I'm sitting here all day.
We're going to sit here all day with the cake. And we've literally had to put out probably nearly 20 bus stops now. Obviously spread around the Marshall station, the parking zone. We've had to put up the direction. Now, what I would say actually is, anyone need the shower?
No, but we're on a live TV stream. It'd be black in Arian IBs and Fraser there.
Those who didn't hear that, someone just said the shower block is closed. There are showers.
Yes.
With hot water.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. We will be giving everyone, okay, because if you want to drive your car off parking areas, you're going to say, where are they? So what we've done is we will be giving everyone the what 3 words. If you use what 3 words, exactly will take you to the parking place. Okay. The postcode, unfortunately, in this area is very sparse. There's one postcode that we use, and it gives you a rough idea, but it's not going to take you
to the entire county. That one postcode, isn't it?
I would highly recommend what 3 words, but be aware the internet signal out here for your phone is a bit weak.
Yeah.
So if you get the chance before you leave, Google it on your phone, look at it.
I think he's actually looked the best. Vodafone I'm on now, and it's not the best. It's getting there.
Vodafone,
O2
up
isn't
and down.
very brilliant.
So if you can download What Three Words as an app on your phone, it will literally take you to the square foot, isn't it?
Yeah, meter.
Square meter. So we'll What Three Words everybody on the map. We will write it on the map. So anyone who wants to drive off-site and go and park in the Marshall parking areas, you can What Three Words that, and it will take you directly to where you need to be. If you can't have What Three Words, then you're just going to have to map read. No. I'm afraid.
Yeah, please. One thing I will say is the camping site is lovely.
Flat,
really
massive,
flat, really flat.
lots of toilets, bins.
Yeah, loads of toilets.
Bowsers.
Yeah,
as you've seen from the video from the start, sort of video from the start, if it played, if you saw that.
But, yes, there will be signs. When we say What Three Words, there'll be signage. Big signs.
Big signs will be out. So if you're following the postcode, once your sat nav says you have arrived, we will put big signs out. From all the main roads, you will see RTM signs out, which you can follow, which will take you directly out.
And we've got great weather.
Yeah, and Michael Jarvis has asked that will we be doing any updates on fines over the weekend? Yes, I will. I generally do. There's you generally have a little fines table here, don't you?
We've got the fines cabinet here. Yeah, so any fines made over the weekend will go in the fines cabinet. Obviously, at the RCM, we encourage the recording of fines to the PAS database. As you all know, it is a voluntary service, so we can't make you, but we do encourage you to record your fines with your local flow when you get home. And obviously, we follow the treasure laws very, very strict. So it's not up to us as a dig organizer to make you do anything. But obviously, if you find something that you believe to be treasure, and you believe it to be treasure, we can't tell you it's treasure. Only the coroner can separate treasure. But we can advise you and say, find something that you think is treasure. Remember, you've got 14 days from the moment you realise it might be treasure to hand it into your local flow or direct to the coroner. And that is your obligation as the finder, not the dig organizer or Adrian or Dave. It's you, the finder, who has to declare it treasure. And we will encourage, obviously, we promote good detectives at the RCM. We say record fine.
So a lot of people obviously coming to the event will consider what equipment to use, in particular coils. Now, what type? I've only seen one or two fields. What type of fields are we looking at? I've seen one stubble.
Yeah, if it was me and I was out detecting, and I'm not going to name a brand of metal detector because I don't want to look like I'm putting anybody else down because all the metal, they're all represented here at the RCM, so I'm not going to annoy them. But what I would personally do would use a high frequency, so you detect around 25, 30 kilohertz, and the multi-frequency. It's a lot of ionized ground here and a lot of mineralized ground. So if you're going to get a lot of interaction with the ground. So personally, I would be taking around 25, 28 kilohertz.
And if you've got your little one, obviously there are some stubble fields
turn your
as well.
sensitivity down a little. You're not going to need it because most of it is arable.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it is quite near the surface. Yeah, not too deep. If you haven't got a high frequency coil, I personally go for a small electric coil.
What type of shaft?
Carbon fiber.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. There is some stubble. I must admit, it's quite low, and a lot of it's been broken down.
Yeah.
And as we drove here, me and Dave and a few others went out in the gator down the road, and we had a look, and it's fine. We've had a bit of rain.
We've literally got something for everyone here because there are some pasture fields if you want to go on them. There are some very short stubble fields if you want to go on them. There are some cultivated stubble fields if you want to go on them. There are 5 fields that have been ploughed and rolled flat if you want to go on them. There is the field in question that we were talking about earlier, which is about 1.4 miles long. That is recently been cultivated, and so it's easy digging. So you've got to, there are literally, if you like pasture, you want pasture. like cultivated land, like cloud and roll, things like that. If you're strangely weird and you like going on stubble, you can go on stubble.
I love stubble.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
Absolutely
stubble.
love
you're
stubble.
strangely weird.
I find my best stuff on stubble.
Yeah, I like it's more of a
I'm
challenge.
surrounded by
Well,
strangely weird.
up where we are, it's all pasture, so going on stubble is amazing.
Yeah, I've got the opposite, but I still like stubble.
Yeah.
Not like really high stubble.
Oh.
But I like it as a challenge.
Well, a lot of the stubble has been turned over. Some of it has been cut very, very short, and some of it is literally there's still harvesting today. 3 big fields.
We were watching one earlier.
Yeah, and those are being cut as low as they can. But most of it is barley stubble, which is quite soft.
Yeah.
It's not wheat stubble; it's barley stubble, and stubble from barley is very, very.
And just going back to the main event, here we've got a bar.
Yeah.
We've got something which I got very excited about: Greek wrap.
Oh yes, the Greek
my
man.
God, I
Yeah.
can't believe that. We've got
Pizza.
chips, we've got burgers, we've
Stone
got
fire
pizza.
pizza. We've got an ice cream parlour. The local estate that we're holding this event on, that they've got their own ice cream
Oh,
parlour,
brilliant.
and they're bringing their mobile ice cream.
And then obviously, as ever, Starlight Bars.
Starlight bars, yes. Who
More
we all love.
important. And an ambulance. Just an
Yes,
ambulance.
it's
An ambulance who, before I went, got a woman in that before? And you all went, no, it's a man with a bald head. Do you know who it was? It was Graham Stokes.
Graham. We've got it listed.
No, I've told him.
So yeah, we've also got a full security team coming, 24-hour security, an outside security team. They're not in-house. These are they're all
Good question. Somebody's asking, because I don't know this, because I know there's some rallies don't have it. Can we park cars next to the tent?
Yes, of course.
Yes, you can. Okay.
Another question: is the Friday field near the camping?
There are, what do you mean Friday field? Friday field? You've got 6 fields on Friday. And one of them is the same size as the camping field.
Somebody is gluten intolerant. Can we do a wheat stubble?
The camping fields are all walkable. Yes, you literally come out of the campsite, cross a little lane, and you go into the first Friday field, and all the other Friday fields are all connected through field. So yes, and there's 5 of them.
Make your mind up, guys.
Sorry, mate.
Okay. And Gary is actually, for the first time I've ever known him at a rally, actually staying on site.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's got a triple motorhome.
Triple motor. It's like something out of like a meth.
Big American RV.
It's like out of meth lab out of Breaking Bad. Heisenberg.
Have you
here.
seen the RV and Meet the Parents?
Yeah, and the dog that uses it.
Break the circle of trust.
Hold on a minute. Has he got a fur coat on or a dressing gown? Oh, right. My eyes.
We have got some big detecting. We've got some people watching us tonight, which is actually live. We have Donna, James Barnes, but disappeared looking at.
It's James Barnes has actually brought his geophysics equipment. So the geophysics equipment he's got down there, Donna's obviously archaeology wise, and she's all getting sort of beside herself at the archaeology equipment. And she's dragged Lord Martin with her as well. And Lord Martin has never been detected before and never showed any interest. But on Sunday, she tells me, he's going detecting, which is nice. We've also got Nick West and his son and another gentleman here. And Nick West has been showing us his book that we had on the show last week, Metal Detectorist Guide to Military Buttons, and it's absolutely fantastic, isn't it, Adrian?
But Nick knows one of my passions, one of my big interests is the battle of, I always say it's the defence of Rorke Street, which is, if anyone's watched the film Zulu, you will know that the defence of Rorke Street was a hospital station in South Africa that was attacked by the Zulu Nation a couple of days after the Battle of Isandlwana. And the Battle of Isandlwana was the biggest defeat ever taken by the British Army in the history of the British Army. And it's still to this day the biggest defeat that we've ever done. And the Zulu Nation attacked, or King Petruea, the Zulu Nation attacked the British column at Isandlwana. So and our whole column was annihilated. And the bloodlust for the Zulus, then the warriors, knew that there was a hospital station in Walksgrove, and it was a small contingent of British soldiers who were ill. And there had to be an officer there who was part of the Royal Engineers, and his job was actually to build a bridge next. And so he was there by chance, building the bridge.
That's Sean Connery or
No, that was
Michael Caine.
No, that was Dark.
You say short, that?
Dark.
Is that like when you trump and you?
Dark.
Oh right, sorry.
He was there to build a bridge, and so he took command of the bridge, as he was the highest ranking officer at that station. And rather than go on the attack, he turned it into a defensive action, which to this day, his action defending Walksgrove is still used in training by the British Army. Perfect. And anyway, cut a long story short.
And that is a long story, Gary. Very unlike you.
I have
very
this
unlike
passion,
you.
and Nick got me a bullet casing from a Martini Henry rifle fired by a British soldier at Walksgrove.
Martini rifle. And he also gave me a bullet,
And me.
which has got my name on it.
Which is actually live.
Yeah.
Is it?
He's given
So
me a
you
live.
do actually
No, it's
own.
not live. Those who are worried.
It is live on.
So
Big
you
Detective
own the
Show.
bullet with your name on it.
And I've owned the one with mine on as well. Mine says Mr. Cake and it says Badger.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
But Gary, I think this year, every year gets better and better and better. This year we've got the weather.
Fingers crossed. The
The interweb said it was going to be fine.
Yeah, but the internet's not fine.
internet.
I've only got, but I think the weather, the land, all the amenities, everything is going to look.
We've pulled out the stops this year because of the size of the area, like I said, and the fact that we've got the charities here. We want to make sure that everyone has a good time and everybody enjoys itself. And at the end of the day, the most important thing for the RTM is really the charities that we do. The metal detecting is fantastic, and hopefully everyone will have a wonderful weekend and maybe find something. But the most important thing for us, and what you've got to remember this year is a very special year for the RTM. Very, very special because the actual building, the Dyson Cancer Centre that we have been helping to fundraise, was opened in April. It opened for the very first time. I don't know if you've got the latest magazine.
We haven't got any magazines.
I want to show you.
I'll tell you what. No, I'll go.
I want to show a photo from inside the magazine. This year is such a special year because Dyson Centre was open, and the RCM team had a private tour of the centre before it actually was open to the public. And it is an amazing building. And I hope and pray that none of us ever have to visit it, for obvious reasons. But it's an incredible building, and we can actually physically see where the money we've been raising has gone. And this building is incredible. And it was very emotional because
points out we robbed Lisa's chairs here.
My mum has never been back to the Royal United Hospital since my dad died there. And she's never been able to find her strength to go back to the hospital. And it was the William Budd ward in the cancer wing of the hospital. My dad died in the William Budd ward. And they've knocked most of it down to rebuild a new centre, but they still continue to call it the William Budd ward. So for my mum to have the bravery of my mum to go back to that hospital where her husband died was incredible. And I don't know if I'm going to do this right, but we got to see the unveiling of the Rodney Cook Memorial Rally consultation room that is named after us and all of us at the RCM and all of you guys who contributed to it. Our room is there, and we can see it engraved on the wall, room 1, treatment room 1, the Rodney Cook Rally. And there's a couple of photos of us there with my mum, and then a copy of what you can see.
And Gary and his mum. Very clear, and well, it's not clear at all. But when you come to the event, what Gary was saying, you get a free copy of the RTM magazine, and in there, Gary explains lovely things about the event and but I think Gary, you take this lightly, but they've made money out of something we love as a hobby, not put it in your pocket, and make a happy cancer room in a hospital named after you and your dad.
And all of us, Mr. Rodney could manage.
One day it will sell. It is
I've got an
absolutely
exclusive.
amazing.
I got something else.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
you'll meet that.
About the,
Yeah. So,
Oh, what have you told me?
you've
so,
got to keep it.
so this is an exclusive tonight.
They're coming this weekend.
Tomorrow, I think, ITV are
BBC
turning
are
up.
coming tomorrow, and ITV.
BBC and ITV are coming here this weekend. This man,
No, the RCM rally.
sorry, this man originally and the RTM team has been nominated for Pride of Britain Award, as shown on ITV at the end of the year in like October.
We have made it to the final
We
four.
made it to the final. They're coming to film, so that's a good sign.
We're having a film
So-
made about the RCM, and it's going on ITV.
That's going on ITV.
Well done.
So the Rodney Cook team, not just him, everyone, the marshal,
You as well,
you, the people who buy
You.
tickets,
and you.
Adrian.
if
Both
you buy,
promoted it.
and Dave,
Adrian,
what? You didn't know about this
why haven't you told me?
because I had to keep it secret. I had to keep it secret. I had to keep it secret. So the RCM
I'm saying
has
you're
been nominated for
saying-
Pride of Britain Awards, but it's live and first announced. And all I can say is, why wouldn't it win? Why wouldn't it win?
Well, basically, what's happened is we've made it to the final four in the South. If we get through that and they are voted as winners of that, we will then have to go to the finals, and we will then be in the category of some time of. See you later, Maggie. And we will be in some form of category of fundraiser of the year or something.
Yeah, but if they're filming you, that's a good
And,
sign.
well, this film will go on ITV
Yeah.
because the final four make a documentary of us. So they're ITV, BBC are coming this weekend, and then ITV are coming to do a film documentary of the RCM, which will be broadcast on Friday. Whether it's the southern region of Pride of Britain, I don't really
That'll be
know.
on Anglia main.
Actually,
Carol Vorderman,
I'm not
Carol
sure.
Vorderman.
It's not Pride of Britain, it's Pride.
And we shouldn't mock that.
Yeah. It will
but-
be on some ITV format. Whether it's local, I don't know. Because we haven't. What you've got to remember is we haven't made it through to the final, the nationwide final, in London. We've made it in the regional one, and if we make it through that, then we will go. But whatever they're filming, we will be on ITV.
I just think to get nominated for Pride of Britain and accepted and recognised is good.
Well,
It's
they're
amazing.
just
anyway.
in the south, in the southern region. I think that there was nearly 300 people.
So,
I could
congratulations,
be wrong.
RCM team. And everyone
Congratulations
involved.
to everyone, yeah.
We have some viewers here actually tonight on the show because poor old Gary,
He wants his
he's
tea.
married, he wants his tea. He's been running around like a blue-ass fly all day. So we've got
And I need a shower.
Yeah, tell him,
we've
mate.
got Donna. Would you like to come up on the stage? We are on a stage actually. Yeah,
Right.
Gary, I'll let you go.
I love you, mate.
Take care.
Love you too.
You too.
And
See you
I
in a bit.
will see you all on Friday. Have a lovely trip.
Tomorrow.
Nice and tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
We won't have a nice trip.
Drive
We're already
safely.
here.
and
Oh, that'd be
everyone
what
have
else?
a safe journey, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Thanks, Gary.
Cheers, Gary.
Right,
Sleep well.
we've now got Donna Martin.
Lady.
Martin.
Lady.
Lady Donna Martin, who regularly comments on the show and watches, and she's here and she's
Hello.
drinking alcohol.
No.
Uh,
no.
Why is these screens closed?
No, you're slow.
About half and half.
So, Donna, what's it like to be on the
I
the
can't tell you.
She's been on the show before.
I've been on the show, but not
Yeah,
on
but-
the show. On the show. 'Cause
No,
now
like,
I'm on
I'm
the
here.
show.
Look,
You're
touch
there,
this, look.
and look, my hands are freezing.
Yeah.
But honestly, it is. I was so excited about coming. It's the icing on the cake. Excuse me. Meeting YouTube people in real life because they are actually 3-dimensional. So they're just not
We're real,
two-dimensional.
aren't we? I've got legs.
I've got a hug and everything.
Yeah. And I got given this amazing, and David, this
got given
amazing
David.
book.
Am I half and half?
You could probably buy them off Donna.
Yes,
if you're
but for those
I tell
men
you.
as these who Donna, when she joined us on the show last year, were on about it, about a disaster that happened in Soham where you live.
Yeah, in Soham, yes, Soham Road disaster. If anyone is at RCM, I've actually given Nick West 10 copies to sell. Either he can choose who he's raising the money for, whether it's Metal Detector War Relics or RCM. It's up to him. So he gets 10 copies.
Donna, this is your first RCM.
Yeah, I can't tell you how excited I am.
It's quiet.
Yep.
This time tomorrow,
This time in 12 hours, it'll start be getting
this
daft.
will be this marquee, the beer tent.
This time tomorrow, you physically won't be able to move in here.
No. And then there's
It's
got
just a pity with all the bunting up. I mean, they've really gone to a lot of
actually, I've just noticed that.
yeah, it's so
really
pretty.
nice.
It's a really nice
But
atmosphere.
the scenery.
See that one with the big panda on?
But yours,
That's Adrian's t-shirt from last year.
I'll put it in bed.
No, what we do every year, you give a guy some of your clothing in, and they use it as part of the display for next year. So all this bunting was made out of last year's
Hey,
people's clothes.
Roger's here. All right, mate.
I'm not.
You're okay.
Adrian,
Saw Ricardo.
Adrian, last year's clothes, people left the items of the clothes, and that's what's made the bunting.
Yes, underwear.
It was
We've got
clothes.
Roger in the chat. Lovely bloke.
Tony Cole was
Stephen Brain. Hello, Stephen Brain. Tony Cable doesn't listen. No, he can't.
Ever. That's why he has the talc.
It's more like fishnet type. He needs a lot of airing.
And you're accompanied as well by Lord Martin.
Sir Stuart Martin.
Sir Stuart Martin.
Yeah, special mention for driving me all the way here. And he's going to come detecting, hopefully Sunday, for the first time ever.
That's really nice. The only thing, why did he want to, first time I met him,
Yeah,
said I'm Adrian, he said, hi, I'm Stuart, Sean arm wrestle.
did
And
he?
he's
Yeah.
now going round everyone.
I can
asking
see him
them
with
for an
James
arm
Barnes
wrestle.
over there. I know. And he's
look,
about
he's saying to that,
Yeah, but
Barnes,
James Barnes, he's very wiry.
yeah, but he's saying, you think you're strong, you'll arm wrestle now. And Stuart's walked off. He's gone now to another person. He's quite an aggressive guy, isn't he, Austin?
Oh, he's fierce.
And he's got a big, bushy
He's got a
beard.
strong
has.
right hand.
I hope you don't watch that back.
No, he's currently showing a lady up there. Actually, he's going like that.
Hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yes.
What's that he's got?
What? Hey,
Is it
That
a
long rubber thing he's got.
I don't know. It's like a.
is it that?
Anyway,
Moving on.
so you've got the Nocta Legend, which
I've-
you've only recently acquired.
And I've got this.
You've got a dad's hat.
And
I know.
no, I've got the master with me, those two, and I have got the legend. And for Sunday, because we're going to take the old gold match out.
But the Legend,
The legend.
gold. Yeah.
The legend.
Interesting machine, isn't it? The money.
Really
Well, you bought your second hand.
interesting. Yeah, I bought a low mileage second hand.
That reminds me.
It is a party animal. If you want to think of a Deus as an academic, the legend is a party animal. It's lively in the field. It's fun to use.
But it can beat the academic in certain areas.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I think it's a really good machine for
The money. Good
the
value.
money, and it's a good machine for kind of rough terrain as well.
It is quite
it
hard.
is. It
think
doesn't fold really. It's kind of nice. We don't do stubble. I was going to do
Yeah.
stubble with it last week, long stubble, and it wasn't cracking me off as much as say my Nox 800 to be out there. Yeah.
Donna, Donna. No, below feather, the bottom one.
I've got
Can
the-
Donna do her voice?
Can you do your voicemail voice, please?
My voice
London
was,
calling.
this is England calling. This is England calling. Badger, where the bloody hell are you this evening? What are you doing talking to all those
Nick West's all beside himself over there.
England? Very nice to see you over there.
We have an audience watching us,
Which is
very
down
strange
to five,
because we-
down to 5 people.
Six, seven,
6.
I'm not.
6 of them.
It's like most people who watch.
I can't believe Stuart was the same song.
Can we do Adrian's?
It's not James Bond, it's James Bond. Can you do it? You reckon you can do it?
I won't be able to do
Right.
it. I haven't-
So, tonight, prize for, if it works, Adrian, hold on. Let me do this.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
No, but you can whisper. Hold on, let me do this. Stay there a minute. There you go. Let me do it again. What are you doing? It stops doing it, but anyway, we'll get that. Put the comments back on. Right, so tonight, if you are coming to the Rodney Cook, you can win a prize. So tonight's winner must be coming to the Rodney Cook Memorial, and if you come and see me, I will give you your prize personally, because I'll have it. Obviously, tell us who you are, because there's a lot of people who come to us at these events and they'll say hello to myself and Adrian. We won't have a clue who you are. Like Donna, no idea who she is. But just make yourself aware who you are. We will have Stuart on the arm wrestling thing next to our stall. So if you want to join in, thumbs up there.
He's just punched someone.
It's James again.
He's just punched James.
I don't know. Anyway,
down.
so if you whoever wins tonight, you must be coming to the. Make yourself aware who you are. You must be coming to the event this weekend to win the prize, because then I can give it to you instead of posting it, because then you will actually receive it straight away. Donna knows about things like that, don't you, Donna?
I was very patient there, darling.
Right, let's do Adrian's wall.
It's only 6 months.
Let's do Adrian's wall.
Yes. Can you do
Right.
it? Oh, it's working.
So we have Adrian's wall tonight.
So tonight, there's nothing coming up, Adrian. Tonight's prize, you might have to just guess it, because like you can't
no,
say it.
won't happen.
It's not coming on, Adrian. No, it's not happening yet.
No, I-
Just let's just bear with us for a moment. Tinterweb Malarkey's slowing us down, but I think we're going to have to go for the correct words tonight. What we've got written down on this piece of paper in front of me that Adrian just wrote down. It's none of them up to now, anyone. In fact, you're not going to be able to do this, are we?
They all guess. They all guess.
This happens every week.
Yes,
I don't know. It's because of the internet, obviously. Can anybody actually see if there's a Adrian's wall yet?
I've got internet.
Could somebody tell me? Nothing on, no? James is telling us there's nothing on screen. James, you can't win, by the way, because you might have... Interesting, we found out today that he's very good at lip reading. He used to go work for the British Sign Language Association. He's fantastic for lip
Broken
reading.
wrist now.
And he's got a broken wrist after wrestling Sir Stuart. So, yes, he's a good lip reader, so he can't join in. And this isn't working.
Okay, let's do a word analogy.
Okay.
So,
I've no idea what you're on about, so you can come up with a word and I'll... No, I'm not
maybe,
Jesus.
maybe.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's good. Oh, it's there.
Oh,
Oh, right. Right. Okay. Right. Starting from now, just let Donna pick the numbers, so we don't have to go through that malarkey. And then I will see below on the screen here, whoever comes in first, you must be coming to the RCM to win. Donna, pick your numbers.
14.
No, it's not a glider engine. It's not a fish hook.
4.
It's not a Roman coat hook.
29. Boys. 22.
It's not a medieval stylus.
Yes.
Do it in bingo. It's not a Roman stirrup. Do it in your telephone voice.
Oh.
Not a meat hanger.
18.
Not an earring. It's not a key.
Number 31.
It's not a medieval brooch.
We'll go for my birthday. Number 24.
Oh, mine's 24 as well. It's not a bulk lock.
It's
Easy now.
Number, please pay attention, guys. Number 15.
It's not a medieval shoehorn or a medieval bong or a Roman dildo.
I don't see it on Facebook. Number 10.
Maggie's done that, by the way. Medieval spade hanging hook? No.
So what was that?
A medieval spade hanging hook.
No.
It's not a Lima Queen
It's a
mount.
bit older than
It's
that.
none of those.
It's a bit older than medieval.
Number 13.
I don't think anyone will get it.
It looks like
Nick Berry won't get it because he's probably sat outside of no reception. It's not a piece of lead.
5.
His armresting.
Oh, hold on. Mia says 21, so you have to have 21. It is the law. It is the law.
Number 23.
It's not a Roman shield hook. It's not a Bronze Age hook. Let's say it is Roman. Let's give you that one, so you
Roman.
you get the rest. It's not a woad grinder. It's not a trumpet brooch. It's not dinosaur
Number
scat.
16.
The hole.
It's not a Roman bow brooch. It's not a brooch.
Number 30.
It's not a sword hanger.
It would have been used for something.
It's not a pottery mount.
26.
It's not a stirrup.
Number 25.
It's not a fishing weight.
It is.
It is
2 words have been used that are right.
It's not a Roman door knocker or maneuver sculpture or a lady
It's Roman.
pendant or bottom cleaners,
28.
Roman bowl mount, Roman sewing needle, baluster, Roman key. It's 3 words.
32.
It's Roman.
It's not a Roman drawer handle.
Someone said what I'm going to do.
It's not a bottle top.
Someone said what it was, but they got the period wrong. So it's a Roman.
It's a Roman.
It don't normally look like that.
No, they
It's
don't.
not a Roman belt mount.
Quite
It's
a
an
unique.
interesting shape.
I actually said one of the words in a very loud voice comparatively to other words. It's not a Roman hook.
Why would you have a hole in it? You wouldn't wear it as jewellery. You'd
Not a
use
pendant.
it to
It's not a mount.
measure something
What are they normally made of?
It's not a pleasure toy.
from.
Lad,
No,
isn't it? It's not a Roman sword hanger or a belt slider.
Roman. Well, actually, it should have been lead. They used to use lead, but they didn't on this one.
Not a
On
Roman
more
bond
late
opener.
ones, bronze.
Yeah.
Yes. Normally lead with an iron hook.
It's not a Roman bronze model of a terracotta statue. Now, the image is gone. It's not a soldier. It's not a pop mend.
What was it used?
It's not a
for?
casket key mount. What was it used for? What's it on the fines liaison database as? It's not a can of... Oh,
If you go to texting,
Adrian's gone.
If you go to texting, it's potentially you would keep this. You wouldn't put this one in your lead bucket.
Have you gone completely? He's
It
gone
was
completely.
used as a measurement. No, just worried about Gary.
Hold on. Do we do this now?
Gary's got his right wrist in the band. I think he bumped
If you
into
use blades
Stuart.
with the right hand.
I can't remember the last time I saw someone who drank a gold label.
Right, okay. I'll give you the last word. No, I won't. I'll give you the first letter of the second word. It's an S. It's not a Roman. Is it a Roman hanging weight, Adrian?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Right. So we've had the Dave Thomas, Dave Thorne. Sorry, are you coming to Detectable? Because at the sorry, RCM, you are the closest up to now.
We've got a lag.
There's always a lag. What was his name? Dave Thorne. Or have I lost connection as well? Dave Thorne is coming. So Dave Thorne, you are the winner. Come and see me tomorrow. It was Adrian?
Roman weight.
Still the old weight.
Yeah. Roman still the old weight, which I will, from the portable antiquities scheme website. And
Which we'd normally show.
Yeah, because the interwebs are playing up. Stuart has just taken out the internet cable from my computer, so we're trying to plug it back in.
Stuart, can you stop doing that, please?
Fix it.
What's his job?
He works in interweb.
Does he?
Yeah, he works in interweb.
You work in the interweb, Stuart?
No, it does work in the interweb.
Do you work in the interweb? Don't fight us. Do you work in the interweb? Can you come and fix this?
Make a computer work.
Lisa, it's not going well. No,
Anyway,
I'm on my phone.
So I think we might have to cut tonight's show.
Yes,
short.
we are. So,
Apologies.
Lisa, come and say hello before you go. Hello, Hoff.
Nice to see you.
Be nice to Lisa tomorrow, or she'll put you.
Look forward to seeing you all.
Gone now.
They don't stop.
It looks
They're
amazing.
like rats or flies around shit, but it's not shit. I shouldn't be used.
It's all in a good cause though, and it looks amazing. The weather is set to be fair. Really perfect weather for detecting.
Yeah.
Ground's a
it is.
little bit hard.
Yeah, a little bit moist in certain areas.
Moist.
So you won't bend your shaft.
Oh, I nearly busted it the other day. I nearly busted it.
How's the McGrafter, other than nearly busting it?
Ground was so hard.
No, other than that, how is it?
Brilliant. Love it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely love it.
Oh, then we're back again.
Yeah, it's taller than the spade I was using. I like the angle on it. I like the fact you can sort of just, it bites into the soil, it cuts through really, you can dig a very tidy hole with it. Whatever the soil
conditions, you can dig
very
a very
tidy
tidy
hole.
hole.
And we do like a nice tidy hole.
Highly
recommend.
And
And
it's a lot lighter
than if anyone's got the
Nocturne
Nocturne
spade.
spade.
It is a lot
lighter than the Nocturne spade.
And before I forget, we will have copies of Julian Evan. We won't. Julian Evan Hart will be here, signing copies of his book.
My Detecting Life.
My Detecting Life. So it's like 50 years of metal detecting. So if you want to buy a copy, it's cheaper than 2 pints in London.
It's cheaper than any pint in here.
And I must admit, in the next 5-10 years, when you pull that book out, people will talk about it and we go, I've got a signed copy. So Julian Evan Hart will be here on the treasure hunting stand, which you'll see when you came in the main marquee. So Julian's book. You got a copy.
I've got a copy, and does it mean I have to buy another copy? So we can
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you read it?
I have.
Interesting.
It's really
random. Yeah, it's like Adrian Mole's diary.
The random
You read that,
walk
Adrian Mole's
yes,
diary?
I have, yeah. There's a random
I've got
walk
them all.
through
I've got them all.
Jules' mind.
Yeah, so Julian
It's an
Evan Hart
interesting
will be
journey.
here.
It's an interesting journey, and also Nick's here, and he's got his Spartan's book. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get a copy of that.
So we are going to let you go early tonight because you'll want to get to bed early so you can get on the road early. And then I know you'll hate it, but reception's pap. My phone's running out of battery rapidly.
And Adrian said, basically hardly anyone says hello to him when he comes to these rallies. So we'd love it if as many people as possible would come and say hello, give him a hug, pat on the back, especially if you buy him a glass of wine. He is signing autographs as well, but you can also sign his chest with your name.
If you've got a copy,
I have had
the magazine that we showed earlier, the Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine, which Adrian puts together and printed by our good selves at ArcMD Mag. Adrian, if you scroll through to the back page, there's a picture of Adrian, and he'll be glad to sign it for you. I can see it. Yeah. So Adrian will sign that picture for you, and you're
The
away.
most experienced field tester in the world.
No, not the most. Come on, you're getting it wrong, aren't
The
you?
most, what?
The
only
world's
one.
greatest field tester.
Great. Yeah, that's yeah. I just wanted to say.
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching tonight. And if you're not coming to Rodney Kirk,
Commiserations.
no,
Watch out on
have
the
a good weekend.
If you're on
But
the,
next year, make sure in February you get a ticket.
and if you're
How
on,
do I get a
if
ticket?
you're on the Book of Faces, follow the Big Detecting Show or the Archaeology and Metal. Join the Big Detecting Show Facebook group, or follow the Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine, and we'll be coming live all weekend as much as we can.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Have
a nice evening,
Stuart, get out of that lady's bag.
Sick.
Have a nice
weekend.
Donna, can you go and stop him?
I've got to go sit now. Stuart! Stop it!
So, thank you. Oh, thank you, everybody, and we will. Really, Adrian. Adrian, I was just videoing you, fighting yourself, man. We will see you tomorrow if you're here. David Thorne, don't forget, come and see us, and we'll sort you out with that prize. And we will see you all next week, where we will be live from Detectable. So take care, everybody. And if you're here over the weekend, good luck. If you're not, good luck anyway. Right, everyone.
Safe journey.